Trying this again. We went from 40 viewers a while ago to nobody. Something happened, I don't know what. I had to restart the live. I don't know what happened to it. I had more cats here when I first started. I'm good, Fluffy Fluff. The way I was holding the camera, I don't know if y'all seeing me pet her or not. It was Madam Fluffy. That's Elvira and Cronus. I've got the camera on. I'm doing good. I'm doing good, Miss Lisa. How you doing? I had the live started a while ago. I had 43 people in it, and all of a sudden nothing. So I restarted it, stopped that one, and started another one. I had a better crowd of cats here when I first started too. The wind picked up, and I don't know where they all went. Cronus is coming to say howdy. Rhett's out there glowing like an angel. What are you doing, Cronus? You saying howdy to Miss Lisa? Cronus has turned into such a lovable little boy. Well, how does this one look, Miss Lisa? Is it buffering? Is it doing that crazy stuff? Mama Bee's in the shed fussing at somebody. I heard her hissing and growling. Little Rhett shining like an angel over there. I probably had 10 cats here a while ago. Well, I see little Nugget blends in. Can you find her? She's camouflaged. She's like Finding Waldo. See her laying there. If I hadn't seen her little ears sticking up, I wouldn't have seen her. Little T's here. Oh yeah. See, Little T's camouflaged too. You've seen him and I didn't. And I'm sitting here with him. I seen Rhett glowing like an angel, but I didn't see Little T. Sunshine's taking her a bath. Bubba's relaxing in a pile of ashes. He's laying right on that pile of ashes. Yeah, poor little dummy. Sunshine's always working on her coat. So you seen his head move. I didn't see him until you said he was there. Mama B was fussing at somebody in the shed. Amen, Russell. I can look all around me right here in these mountains and see his glory. I agree very much. How you doing, Cato? How you doing, Pedgman? I hope I said that right. Madam Fluffy's keeping a guard on my vanilla coat. She's sitting above my left shoulder on the steps. Quit fussing at everybody, Mama. They got a right to eat just like you do. Thank you, Darth. I believe they are too. I've got a lot more than what's right here, that's for sure. I about can't count them all, but everybody in here right now. How you doing, Ann? All we got outside with us right now is Madam Fluffy, the one that just laid down there. The black one there is Elvira. She's a new mama. She's got kittens that she ain't brought out yet. She definitely keeps everybody in line, Miss Lisa. Got Rhett and Little T right here. Rhett's the white one. Little T's the tabby one. Got Mama B right here at my feet. Got Sunshine that's nearest to us. And Bubba laying in a pile of ashes. Blackjack was here. Jackson was here. Baby girl was here, but she's went back to her kittens. Baby girl's got new kittens too. Yeah, Omar, I got 3 of them right here. Rhett's partly orange. There's a little nugget she finally set up. Well, she stretched and laid back down. Sunshine striking a pose. Miss Lisa, the job is blowing my mind. I say that because it's supposed to be an assembly line building electric lawnmowers. And I've been there for 3 weeks now, and we built 25 lawnmowers in 3 weeks. So there's an awful lot of standing around. There's an awful lot of counting inventory. Nothing that makes money, so I really don't understand how the place is in business. It's not an American-owned company, it's a Chinese-owned company. So I'm kind of thinking it's a front for getting by tariffs is what I'm thinking. Madam Fluffy's coming to lay under me. I've never stood around on a job. It's the easiest job I've ever had in my life, other than when I run a kitchen. I run a kitchen and a bar and grill for about 3 years, 2 years, 3 years. That was pretty easy. But this is the easiest manufacturing job I've ever had. Especially when you stand around 7.5 hours out of an 8-hour day. It's blowing my mind. I don't understand it. But as long as my check's clear, I'll be good. I'm still looking for something better though. I've got a lot of experience in a lot of things, leadership roles and stuff like that, that pays a lot more money. That's what I wish I could get back into. This job here don't pay a lot, but it's going to pay enough to feed me and the cats and keep my taxes paid. So that's all that matters. Right here's Blackjack. He finally come out of the shed. He must have been napping in the shed. He's taking a bath on the top step of the shed. Howdy, me push. Some of them are the devil. Z-Cordist. That's Blackjack right here taking him a bath. Yes, it's hard to get jobs. All the jobs went to China and Mexico. All the American jobs left thanks to our government. It used to be easy around here to get jobs, but there's probably, just in a 30-mile radius of me, there's probably 10,000 factories. And out of that 10,000 factories, 95% of them is probably sitting empty right now, because everything went to China, Indonesia, Mexico. The government run all the industry off. They're trying to bring it back now, but it's going to take time. But if somebody wants a factory that's already standing, a good building, we got plenty of them around here that's sitting empty. And Tennessee's good to factories. They give them tax breaks and everything else. When I was fresh out of high school, you could get a job. You could get 10 good jobs a year if you wanted them. And now it's, well, you know, you've been following the channel a while, Miss Lisa. I looked for a job for 6 months and took the first one that hollered at me, you know. I probably had 1,000 applications in and only got contacted by a handful, and only got offered a job by one. So that tells you how hard it is around here. And I've got plenty of experience in plenty of things. But I'm not young anymore neither, so I'd say that's a factor too. I've still got 20 good years left in me working. And you'd think a company would want a good guy that'd work for 20 years. Howdy, Salam, Salem, 47. 47 years young. I can outwork most 20-year-olds. At the job I had where I worked 7 days a week, 10 hours a day, 12 hours a day for the past 10 years, I've had plenty of 20-year-olds laying in the floor crying because they couldn't do it. And I was still going. How you doing today, all about roofing? I've not got the equipment to start it. You gotta have money to make money. I've got a good truck sitting up there that'd be a good service truck, but it's tore up. I can't afford to fix it. The squirrels got under the hood and eat the wiring off of it, out from under it. And then I went through a nasty divorce 2014, and she stole every tool I had. So I just never replaced them. I come home from work and everything I had was gone, so that's just the way it goes. And tools are expensive. Look how pretty Blackjack is. Sitting here looking over his empire, sparkling like diamonds. Cleaning windows around here won't make a go, man. We live in the country. People clean their own windows. This ain't no city. There's not any big buildings around here for window cleaners. All the businesses clean their own. If I could have worked at my previous job 3 more years, I would have had enough money to open up a service center for vehicles. Changing oil, tires, brakes, doing maintenance on vehicles. But when my job unexpectedly ended, all my savings disappeared from having to live out of them for 6 months and pay stuff off. But I just had a new roof and siding put on my barn. I had to pay all that off. So that took the money I was going to build the building out of. I was going to build a service center that one side of it was going to be a service center and the other side of it was going to be a sanctuary for cats. But it took it all. I was going to work at home, be with my cats 24 hours a day. I was going to be set, but it wasn't in the will of God, so it didn't work. It's like I said, all about roofing. I ain't got my tools no more, man. She stole them all. To be a good mobile mechanic, you need about $20,000 worth of tools, and I ain't got it. I ain't got it to spend. Plus, you got to have a good truck, a service truck. I've got the knowledge, I just ain't got the tools. Not much. I don't show myself much all about roofing. I'm an ugly feller. They call me the Sasquatch for a reason. How you doing, Maria? I work with a Maria Hernandez. If you're the same one, howdy. If you're not, howdy anyway. I just had a white butterfly land on the phone. It stayed there about 3 seconds and took off. Solid white. Had little black specks on it. I used to know the name of that species and I forgot it. Mama bee's laying right at my foot. How you doing, Zigzag? I'm gonna show y'all. Blackjack's took his perch over there on the tree. He likes to sit there and look out over his empire. I understand that all about roofing. That's one reason I don't show my face. People don't want to see a Sasquatch. That's why Sasquatches stay hid. People want to do experiments on them and shoot them. Yeah, all's well here on the mountain empire, the mountain colony. The winds picked up pretty good. All the kittens and cats went inside somewhere. Most of them's in the shed, I guess. Yeah, Neely, something happened to the first one. I'm just telling the truth, Miss Lisa. I've been shot at plenty of times in my life. I was a repo man at that time, but still yet they were shooting at me. I've had bullets hit the A pillar right beside of me. Neely, something happened to that first live. It was lagging on people and it dropped from 43 people to nothing. So I just ended it and started another one. PayPal takes the least all about roofing. GoFundMe takes almost 30%. PayPal takes like 5%. Thank you, Avocado Frog. I like your name. I like avocados and I like watching frogs. Yeah, all the cats are okay. We had some thunder and some high winds. We still got the wind, and the majority of them's went inside. Some of them's in the shed, some of them's in the old garage right there. There's a few out here with me. Mama B's sitting on my foot. Bubba and Sunshine's laying under that firebox. Little T and Rhett's laying over at the poplar tree. Blackjack went on around the poplar tree out behind the thicket. They've got a play area over there on the other side of the garage that I keep mowed down. It's good and private for them. They're good and safe over there. Everybody's resting here. They don't know their supper's ready. Well, Nugget's still there. She's just a dad burn camouflage. You can't see her. You see her laying there? I'll look them up. I didn't know there was a such thing. Right here's my Madam Fluffy. She was laying under me evidently. She just come out. She's one of the most beautiful cats I've ever had. Her fur is so soft and thick. Well, Cronus is right beside of her. I didn't know he was here neither. They like sitting beside Daddy. Daddy likes for them to be here. They live a good life here, man. They all about roofing. I make sure they're took care of. I make sure they're never hungry. I give them medical treatment when they need it. They get vitamins every day. I'm gonna get attacked by the ball of fluff now. The cats eat better than I myself do, that's for sure. I knew what you meant all about Raccoon. My big fingers can't type well on these little phones neither. You all ought to check out the video I posted last night. There was an orange cat showed up here. A male cat. I bet he weighed 30 pounds. He's the biggest cat I've ever seen on this property other than a mountain lion. I seen one mountain lion years ago on my property. I've seen quite a few up on top of the mountain. Thank you, Lan. Avocado frog, I go hungry. When I'm broke, I'll go hungry and feed the cats. I see my cats like they're my children. They are my children. God never graced me, blessed me with children. So cats are my children. I raised 2 boys in a marriage I was in. They're now U.S. Army. They become real men. I hope it was due to my leadership. I taught them everything I knew. I appreciate you doing that for them, Avocado. And I completely understand why you do. Where you going, Mama B? Yeah, fasting's a good thing. The Lord appreciates it. I don't know if I can go 40 days and 40 nights like some of them have, but with God on my side, I'm sure I can. I named that one that showed up here last night, that big orange cat, I named him 5 o'clock Charlie. If y'all ever watched that show MASH, that's where that come from. How you doing again, BJ? Something happened to that other live feed. It wasn't working, so I redone it, stopped it, and started another one. There's Miss Beautiful passing through again. She's 100% feral, that's why she watches me like she does. It's okay, baby. She gets beside of me, she'll book it by me. I don't know where everybody's at today. I've got meat for them on the grill. I was trying to wait for everybody to get here so I could feed it to them, but there's a lot that ain't here. Over half of them ain't here. Avocado frog, I don't show myself neither. I show my cats and that's it. I don't show myself neither. If I do, it's on accident. I've got a Facebook, but it's a picture of a cat as my profile picture. Y'all want to see what I picked fresh out of my garden a while ago? Ain't them pretty? Pretty, pretty, pretty. Avocado frog, it don't matter if they find you boring or not. The people that find you interesting will watch. If they find you boring, it's probably because they're boring themselves. We're all people. We're all created equal. God created every one of us equal, honey. You can see that sun. It's going to go down behind the mountain over there anytime. See how bright it's getting over there? It shines through the trees pretty good. Oh, so now you're saying I have an advantage all about roofing. I understand that, Avocado. I'm just trying to help you out. We're all created equal. I'm sitting here shining the phone at a fire pit reading comments. I'm sorry. I'm glad you're here with us, Avocado. Mama Bee just jumped up in my lap. I know I'm weird. I'm a Sasquatch. I'm as weird as they come. Now here's Biggin. See Biggin? He just showed up. Who was that big orange boy here last night, Biggin? You better beware if you want to jump on that big guy. He's double your size. But Biggin whoops Invader, and Invader's bigger than Biggin. How you doing, cats? Meow. The kitty cat says hi to everybody and they love you. Yeah, I'd say he does. That sniffer's working right now. How you doing, Linda? Any day on this mountain, cats meow with these beautiful creatures of God's a good day to me. The kitties are having a good day too. They all relaxing right now. They just chillaxing. Waiting on a burger to come off the grill. Which them burgers has been ready for a while. I've just got them in there on low heat. Any life with God's beautiful creatures surrounding him is a good life. How you doing, Aliaji? If you need to restart it, Aliaji, you could always restart it and come back to the live. Thank you, Avocado. Avocado, I upload probably 10 or more videos a day. And I'm usually uploading right before I go to bed. All about roofing, I've been happier single than I ever have been married. It seems like every woman I've ever had's only wanted me for what I've done for them and what they could take from me. Cats don't do me that way. I can come home broke and stinking from a hard day of work, and cats don't care. They're just happy to see me, no matter if I've got something to feed them or not. Thank you, Bill. You all brighten my day with the uplifting comments. Hadassah, how you doing? From Brazil. I hope I said your name right. I'm glad you found a good one, Avocado. I've only had abusive women. Every woman I've ever had's been abusive. I've never laid my hand on a woman out of anger, but they sure have me. Women think they can hit a man and not get no retaliation from it, too. If you swing on a man, you ought to be able to take a hit like a man's the way I see it. I ain't saying that to offend nobody, but abuse is abuse. Women can abuse men, too. You all can clearly see how I love these cats with all my heart, and I've always loved my partners that way too, and I always got used for it. That's why I stay single these days. We love you, Avocado. We want to see you do good, honey. If you can get over that shyness, make your videos. You don't have to show yourself. I don't show myself neither. I like showing Rhett. He's such a beautiful boy. Thank you, Alaji. The cats and I love you too. I'm getting much lovings from my mama bee right now. She's laying on my leg just a purring. She's such a good girl. She's almost 15-year-old. She'll be 15 this spring. She's gave me a good life. I look forward to the rest of my life for the rest of them. Bill, she's a sweetheart to me, but she ain't a sweetheart to these other cats. That's how she got her name, Mama B. You can guess what the B stands for. She don't like no other cats. She just likes me. Janine, I hope you stick around. Janine, I'm in East Tennessee. All about roofing. I live in the city limits. The town, the main highway is probably a half a mile away. No, if that, it probably 3/8 of a mile away from where I'm sitting right now. But this city has a population of 3,000 people. It's a little bitty. We got one red light. We got one fast food joint, which is a Hardee's. It's a little bitty place. That's the way we like it. I sleep with my doors open, my windows open, and don't worry about nothing. Thank you, Aloha Kitty. It is quiet and peaceful all about roofing. It's very peaceful. Yeah, Bill, Rhett's new. She don't know what to think about him. But she hisses at every one of them. She's mean to even her own offspring. She's mean to them. She don't really hurt nobody, but she'll hiss at them and slap at them. She just don't want nobody near her. Not really all about roofing. I keep them all ran off. I got something hanging on my side. If they threaten my cats, they die. It's that simple. If they threaten me or the cats, they ain't gonna be here no more. She's been that way all of her life, Avocado. She's just been hateful all of her life. But she's as lovable to me as any creature has ever been. They're just like people with their personalities, Bill. Each one of them's different. Yeah, I'll be live for a little while. Avocado. That's just a cigarette pack, Cronus. I picked it up and it didn't have nothing in it. Yeah, I smoke. That's my only vice. I don't drink, but I smoke. Cigarettes, not nothing illegal. I've got to hold down a job. It can't be illegal. Ain't Cronus beautiful? He's such a beautiful boy. That white on him's as bright as it can be. Uh-oh. Here comes Sir Bubba the Great. What are you doing, Bubba? What are you doing, Bubba? I can understand that cat's meow. My papa got me smoking when I was 9 years old, and I'm 47 now, so I've been smoking almost 40 a year. But I've become very, very hateful every time I try to quit, so I might as well just keep smoking until I can't no more. Bubba come and lay just right out of reach where I couldn't touch him. You said howdy and God bless you, Ali. Mama, you can't have the phone. She's rubbing on the phone. That's why it's shaking. Well, just cough on it, Mama. Or did you hiss at it? What'd you do? Well, she laid right back down, so I don't know what was up with that. Bubba says hi too, Ali. Says howdy and God bless you. Fluffy's cleaning that fluffy tail and butt. Working on her tail. She's always got leaves and stuff stuck in her tail. See how they do, cats, me, how they just stay right out of reach, some of them do. Well, I hope you can quit it if you want to, Bill. They might outlaw that vaping on you, to be honest with you. They're saying there's a lot of bad chemicals in it. Howdy, Maria. I can't understand what you're saying, honey, but howdy and God bless you. They're beautiful cats, meow, that's for sure. God bless me with beautiful kitty cats. I'm in East Tennessee, born and raised. The mountains of Tennessee. I'm a Sasquatch that lives in the Appalachian Mountains. You can do it, Bill. I got faith in you. I quit smoking myself, but I was so hateful. I started smoking so somebody didn't shoot me. Yeah, mine get what they call tag-alongs all in their tail and fur. I sit here and pull them out a lot, the ones that'll let me pull them out. Well, look who just come to see me. Little Nugget, she just woke up. What are you doing, baby? Oh, Little Nugget's such a little sweetheart. She's just rubbing on my leg. That's cool, Bill. I'm in the east part of Tennessee. I was going to show y'all Nugget, but she took off right when I moved the camera toward her. She went inside to get her some dry food. Yeah, Lucky Penny, I'm on the side of the Appalachian Mountains. They call it Clinch Mountain. It's a part of the Appalachian Mountain Range. I've got mountains all around me. I'm on the foothill of one. There's a bigger one behind the one I'm on. And there's a smaller one over on the other side of me. South side, north side. Mountains all around me. Sasquatch like living in the mountains. People tend to leave them alone better. Fluffy, you working on that coat, ain't you, honey? Fluffy looking good for the camera. I've not seen Rosalind today. Who else? There's quite a few I ain't seen today. "6'3". 6'3", 245 pounds. Bubba's doing his imitation of an Italian loaf of bread. Fluffy's beautiful. You see how she got her name, don't you? She's Fluffy. When she was born, she looked like a little ball of fluff walking toward me. I still call her my little ball of fluff. But she is Madam Fluffy. Right there's Nugget. Nugget is Fluffy's sister. I'm grouchy enough when I am smoking. Only to people I don't like, though. But when I'm not smoking, I'm grouchy to everybody. So I figured it was just better if I keep smoking. Yeah, I don't know where Fluffy come from. Rosalind, Fluffy and Rosalind's the only two Fluffy ones I got. So there's somebody around here that's Fluffy that I've not seen that's spawning them, fathering them. It is Penny. It's God's country with God's creatures all around us. If you all seen that post that I put on my community on here, there was an albino deer picture in that post. I got the best picture I could of it. It was an albino deer. You don't see. I've only seen like two of them in my life. 2 of them in my life. Other than that one I took the picture of. Here comes Sir Jackson the Gray. He finally come out of hiding. Yeah, picture number 1, Zigzag. That was the best picture I could get of it. It wasn't really coming out of the weeds. It was staying in the weeds. What are you doing, Jackson? Oh, you trying to decide where you're going to go? Bubba ain't going to do nothing to you. Tatiana, he's a wonderful cat. He was feral till about a month ago. Now look how lovable he is. They'll watch him. Bubba's like, I get you. Yeah, there's birds all around me. Right here's baby girl. She's 100% feral and she's a new mama. She brought her kittens out yesterday for us to see. 2 beautiful little kittens, one tabby. Well, both of them tabby. One of them had a white face. Here my phone goes, getting dim again. Getting hot. I've done decided it's getting hot when it does that. All these cats are mine, Tatiana. Some of them's abandoned here, some of them's feral that just come here and wandered here. My property adjoins a mobile home park, and them people, they'll move out and leave their cats behind, and they come over here. A pack. Lucky Penny. pack a day. I was smoking 2 packs a day when I quit. It is a new phone, Neely. The phone ain't 3 months old. I'm sitting here fanning it with a paper plate, and I've got my screen back a little bit. I'm like an old lady in church with a paper plate. He said, howdy and God bless you, Aliaji. They're around, they're just very, very rare. If you look on my main page of my channel, on my posts, I've got a picture of one. Lucky Penny, that's who I'm talking to. Well, Tatiana, I've got 26 cats here on this 5 acres, and I'm taking care of another 12 up beside a mobile home park in a place I call the Beantown Colony that's about 20 miles from here. So you got me beat on land, but I got you beat on cats. Oh, you got a fluff too, huh, Bill? Bill, I've got another one that I call Big T. I used to call him Mr. T until Little T was born. So I call him Big T now. And he looks identical to Little T. When Little T gets growed up, I won't know them apart. Thank you, Lucky Penny. This yellow cat I'm showing right now is Mama B. She's 14-year-old, been outside her whole life. I won on the cats, Tatiana, but you won on the land. The majority, that's Elvira walking back up toward the barn. She's going back to her kittens. She's got a litter of kittens in the barn that she's not showed me yet. She'll show them to me before long. She's a good mama. I've showed him on the channel before, but he's 100% feral. If I make a movement or whatever, he takes off. Mr. T does, or Big T. I've got to sit down and be absolutely still for him to come out. But I'm sure he's the daddy of Little T, because they're identical. Bill, baby girl brought her kittens out yesterday. I've got a video of it on here. 2 little tabbies, man, they're beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. She ain't had them out today, though. Try to reduce what slowly? Oh, you're talking about cigarettes. Well, I was telling that story. I was smoking 2 packs a day. Then I quit, and I stayed quit for about a month. Well, almost a month. And I just got so hateful, I started smoking again. So I went from 2 packs a day to 1 pack a day. Yeah, Aliaji, they'll be beautiful. They'll be beautiful for sure. Which Cronus and Little T is Elvira's kittens too. That's Cronus you're looking at here. That was her spring kittens. That's the one she had this spring. Well, I fanned my phone enough. I got my screen back. I'm gonna see if I can set the phone up just a minute so I can go get my supper and the cat's supper off the grill so it don't dry completely out. So it might be a weird view here for a minute. But bear with me. Well, it ain't working. I'll be right back, everybody. What you doing, Nugget? What you doing, Nugget? You a pretty girl. You a pretty girl. What you doing, sunshine? You so pretty. Where you running from, Nugget? Zigzag, I've had 5 female orange cats and 1 male. Bubba's my only male until that one showed up here last night. He's a male. But Bubba's lovable. Mama B's lovable to me. Sunshine's lovable, but the rest of them was complete buttholes. Blondie, the one I just lost last week, she was feral, but she was as mean to the other. She was meaner to the other cats than Mama B. Mama B just hisses and makes them go away. Blondie would attack them and try to hurt them. Look here. Nuggets, like I smell that hamburger, Daddy. I smell it. Oh, you can't have it yet, Nugget. It just come off the grill, honey. It's hot. Be patient, darling. Be patient. Be patient, Nugget. It ain't like you're hungry. Yeah, orange cats are very fun. Here comes Elvira back with Jackson right on her tail. Bubba, I need them holes, Bubba. I appreciate it. Hole punch Bubba at it again. Neely, that's just like Bubba when he got run over by that car. It broke one of his front canines in half. What are you doing, Elvira? What are you doing, Elvira? You come back for some of this hamburger meat, didn't you? Yeah, they're excited. They seen me get them off their grill. What are you doing, Jackson? Nugget's still Pushing her luck too. What are you doing, Jackson? You gonna reach up and get your own? Yeah, you'll burn that little pile. Take care of your phone calls, Zigzag. Oh, Nugget, you're putting holes in my leg. Where you going, Blackjack? I just took the burgers off the grill. Kitty, 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 kitty. Aliaji, there ain't no way Nugget's hungry. She's got food 24 hours a day in this shed. She's just wanting that ground beef. What are you doing, beautiful? There you go, baby girl. Or, not baby girl, beautiful. Yeah, baby girl. I was right the first time. Y'all don't have to fight. There's plenty. Here, mama. Here, mama. It's right behind you. Here you go, Rhett. Mama, you just walked by it, honey. Here you go, beautiful. There you go, Elvira. Rhett, didn't you get your piece, buddy? No, you're just sitting there watching it. Is it too warm for you? Come on, Blackjack. Well, get it, Nugget. Rhett, you're just being picky, dude. Well, I threw Rhett 2 or 3 pieces and he's walked away from them. Avocado Frog, I don't watch TV, honey. But I've had people tell me I'm like a wizard before. Here, Elvira. That ground beef's pretty with that smoke ring, ain't it? That's pretty stuff. Smoked ground beef, some good stuff. You want it, Bubba? You dropped it, Bubba. Where'd you go, Nugget? Where'd you go, Nugget? I take care of my cats, Avocado Frog, just like they're my kids. I'm sorry, I had to get a bite too. Are you finally eating some of it, Rhett? It's a little dry. I left it on there too long. But the cats don't mind. You hear Mama B? Here, Mama. You want another piece, Jackson? Sunshine. That hit Sunshine right in the top of the head. You being picky, ain't you, Elvira? You got a piece laying right beside of you. Avocado meat's good stuff. It's good for your body too. Bubba, there's a piece laying right beside your left foot. You need more, baby girl? You need more, Mama B? You need more, little T? This piece right here is kind of hot still. Bubba, it's laying all around you. Quit begging. Yeah, he's eating. Rhett's eating. He's munching down. He finally got a taste of it. Ah, quit, Mama. Here, Jackson. Mama, quit trying to take it away from everybody. Get your own. You need some more, Sunshine? Here you go, beautiful. I got you some more. What's wrong with that big old piece laying there, beautiful? Well, I'm forgetting you over here, ain't I? Blackjack. Little T's a gentle soul for me. I'm sure I'm missing the comments. I'm just making sure I give all the kitties some food. I'm just making sure all the kitties get some. You ain't much on that smoky end, are you, Bubba? So I'll eat that and give you that. How about it? Elvira's eating it good. She's usually picky and don't eat it. another bite, Jackson? Well, get it. Get it. You can take it out of my hand. There you go. Bubba, I'm going to try one more time. First thing you done was dropped it. Ah. I threw a red a piece and it went in their water. I'll have to get that out of their water. Little T's playing with his piece. You're like a kid, Little T, playing with your food when you get done. Bubba, you walked off and left your pieces. I just sat here and fed them 4 hamburgers. That's almost 3 pounds. Because I bought a 3-pound pack, made 4 hamburgers, pattied out 4. So what's left, I'm gonna eat. Bill, my cats love spaghetti and they don't get heartburn. I'd say they'll only get heartburn if it's got a lot of Italian seasoning in it. Avocado frog, I've got what we call a mailbox, a United States mailbox. You can send me an email to Mountain Cats, C-A-T-S, Sanctuary at Gmail, and I'll give you my address. Mountain Cats, C-A-T-S, Sanctuary at gmail.com, and I'll give you my address. Mama B just slapped the crap out of Jackson. Aliaji, you watch my cats eat spaghetti. They love it. They love tomato sauce for some reason. Bill, I had a cat I had named Miss Purdy. She lived with me a long time and I finally lost her. But anyway, she would fight me for a bowl of spaghetti. If I made spaghetti back when I had a stove in the house before I got divorced, I could make a pot of spaghetti and go and sit down on the couch with a plate of it, and she would attack me for that spaghetti. And then if I didn't take the spaghetti off the stove and put it in the refrigerator, the next thing I would hear when it cooled down enough where she could touch the lid, she would knock that lid off of it and she would have her whole face buried in that spaghetti. She loved spaghetti. And not long ago, about a month ago, I fed spaghetti to this colony here. And they pretty much almost all of them eat it. But I don't put no extra seasonings in it or nothing. I understand, Bill. They love it stuff for some reason, man. I almost got the stuff to make spaghetti today until I found this ground beef on sale. When I found the ground beef on sale, I just decided to do hamburgers. So you're in the mountains too, Avocado? What's the name of your mountain? The name of my mountain is Clinch Mountain. Avocado. Bill, salt. A lot of salt's bad for them. And some seasonings are bad for them. Like onion powder, onion seasoning, stuff like that's bad for them. But in moderation, it's all right, but you don't want to feed it to them every day. That's beautiful names for the mountains. I can't say it, but Kendall and Feldberg, I guess. Sasquatch can't talk real good. They loved that spaghetti too, Aliaji. Yeah, Bill, I don't never salt nothing. I don't pepper nothing. I just cook everything naturally. When I buy spaghetti sauce, I buy that meat flavored sauce. You know, I don't buy the sauce that's got the peppers and the onions and all that stuff in it. I just buy the meat sauce. But it never did hurt Miss Purdy. I used to eat spaghetti about once a week when I had a kitchen in my house, which I don't no more because that woman that I divorced took my stove and everything, and I just never replaced it. But when I'd cook it about once a week, and she eat it once a week and never did get sick. But like I said, I don't salt nothing. I don't season nothing. I believe if you cook it right, it don't have to be seasoned. I've always believed that. Bill, I'd feed you too if I could, man. I don't know how anybody can't love them, Avocado. The people that don't love cats has got evil hearts, is the way I see it. As the Bible says, for their hearts are evil. Y'all know the longer peppers hang on a vine, the more hot they get. That little booger right there looks dangerous, don't it? I'm fixing to bite into it. That's a dangerous looking pepper. A lot of people's mean to cats around here, avocado. Flat out mean to them. Man, that little pepper's hot, but it's good. Wow. Whoa. Yeah, she's definitely hot. Wow. Oh, the second bite got me. Woo. Man, that pepper's burnt me up. That's good, Carol. How you doing? 18 years is a blessing. Cat's meow, them ripple chips you just mentioned are full of salt. Bill, it's burnt me up. I'm sitting here crying. My nose is running. But I eat it. It was good, but it hurt so bad. It hurt so good, I shall say. I'm talking about the pepper. I can handle it, Carol. It was a good one, though. It was good and hot. Oh, it's making me pay for it, Bill. Oh, yeah, it's working, that's for sure. The tears are falling, too. It's got me crying pretty good. My nose is running. I picked this one fresh out of the garden a while ago, and it's burnt me alive, but I should have knew it by the color it was. The redder they get, the hotter they are. And that thing was maroon. Whew. When I can see the screen, I'll read your comments. I'm still crying. That thing was hot. That was about as bad as that one chip challenge. Yeah, that tuxedo's name is Jackson. Cat's meow. He knows I'm a dummy. I understand that, Bill. I only had one this year because I lost my job at the first of the year and I was worried about eating, so I set out a garden. Excuse me. That pepper's got me belching now. That pepper was good, but she was hot, that's for sure. That raw pepper, good stuff. It just hurts for about 10 minutes. It's going away now. I take pride in being a real man. Cat's meow. Yes, it is, Aliaji. Yeah, I get raccoons out here and I don't like them, Cat's meow. I know you do. They hurt my cats, so I do not like them. Nah, avocado frog, I'm tough down there too. My intestines are used to it. It don't burn no more down there. I done burnt that part out. Cats meow, they kill my kittens and I don't like it. I've had them hurt my grown cats too. You're a smart person, Aliaji. I don't even know what you said. Yeah, I'm watering, that's for sure. I ain't crying no more, but my nose is stopping up now. You a pretty girl, Fluffy. Biggins eating the remnants of the burger. My tongue's still on fire. And I've still got another one to go. Look here. That's a hot banana. It'll be just as bad. I don't run from a challenge at all. Jesus Christ does love all of us. The majority of us here have come to Jesus. Deny thyself, turn from sin, and pick up the cross and follow Jesus. Yeah, when I eat this second one, Bill, it'll be bad. It'll be bad hot. Yeah, they're good looking peppers, G-Fighter. Grew them myself. Well, I didn't grow them myself. I planted the seed. God growed them. Potato chips got a lot of salt that ain't good for the cats. Cats meow. I'm just letting you know. I ain't telling you what to do with your cats. I take heat from people all the time for what I feed my cats. And I ain't got no sick cats, so they can keep the heat to themselves. Why is it not good to do that, cats meow? I do it all the time. And no, I've not eaten my supper yet. It's sitting here in my lap. Yeah, I did take 1 or 2 bites of hamburger. Little bites. The crispy parts. Neely, I've not ate yet. I won't eat till I get off this live. I don't want you to hear me all. I don't want y'all to hear me chomping. But I did eat a couple bites of a hamburger that was crispy on one end. I eat the crispy part instead of giving it to my cats. Yeah, they get used to it, I believe. Avocado frog, I believe they get used to stuff. They say cats are lactose intolerant, and I've watched cats drink milk all my life straight from the cow and never have the runs or nothing, so they get used to it. You heard me eating that pepper probably, and I eat a couple bites of one hamburger that was really, really crispy. I just didn't want to give it to the cats because they wouldn't eat it. I understand that, and I agree with you, Avocado Frog. Thank you for becoming a vet tech, too, taking care of the critters. Straight from the cow, cats meow. We used to have cattle when I was growing up. You'd be milking them cows, and them cats would be sitting between your legs because you sat on a little bench. Them cats be sitting between your legs right beside the bucket, and they'd be wanting squirts. You squirt it right in their mouth, and they loved it, man. They loved it. I didn't know you could use a microphone to type. that shows you how up to the world I am. Bill, if you drink regular raw milk straight from a cow and never had it in your life, it can kill you. That's why the Amish, that's why they don't want the Amish selling their milk to regular people, because it can kill them. It's got to be homogenized or whatever they call it. Biggins over there sneezing. Them cats love that raw milk, but they got to be used to it, you know. They got to get used to it. All the cats is eating now. Now they're going off again. Beautiful, or no, that's Sunshine. She's going to take her a poop. Blackjack's passed out here beside of me. Rhett's going to sleep beside of me. Jackson's out there asleep. Cronus is asleep, well, resting. And everybody else is gone. Well, thank you for teaching me that. Stretch it out, Blackjack. You're such a beautiful boy. I'm having to hold my phone at a funny angle to show you all the cats. They've all left my feet. They got their bellies full and moved on. Yeah, it's good stuff, ain't it, Carol? I grew up on natural raw milk. I just didn't like it warm. I had to put it in the refrigerator for a few hours before I drank it. Some of the best biscuits you've ever eaten in your life is made with real milk too, raw milk. Yeah, cats meow. Rhett's beautiful. When Rhett just showed up here a month or so ago, a little over a month ago, somebody set him out, I believe. But anyway, I thought he was a girl. He's so beautiful, I thought he was a girl. We got plenty of raw honey around here too, Carol. But I thought Rhett was a girl. Then I seen them little snowballs forming on his back end. That told me he's a boy. That's right, cats meow. I'm sitting here smelling this hamburger. I'm wanting some too. I ain't eat today, which I only eat once a day. Pretty eyes on Blackjack. Well, just because I said your eyes is pretty didn't mean turn away from me, Blackjack. Well, I gotta fan my phone again. It's going dark again. It could have been what it was eating, whatever the cow was eating, making it taste salty. You'll know when a cow gets into a wild onion patch too. That's some nasty milk. It's whatever they're eating makes it salty. If they was feeding it sweet feed, it was probably salty too. It's getting where I can barely read the comment. My phone went dark. I'll be alright. I'd rather be with my friends on here, show you all these beautiful kitty cats, have somebody to talk to. I'll eat here in a little bit. Get out of my burgers, Blackjack. Blackjack trying to get into my burgers. Look here, quit. My burger, you done had yours. Blackjack, you little booger. Yeah, I know Coca-Cola's bad for me. It hurts my kidneys, but it's pretty that burn good. It's the high fructose corn syrup in it that's bad for you. Hopefully before long they'll make it with real sugar. They're supposed to. I'm just sitting here showing that Coke because I'm trying to get my phone cooled down. It's almost so black I can't read the comments. Yeah, Carol, I believe that. I lost 40 pounds when I stopped drinking Mountain Dew. And the little bit of fat I got on me now, I didn't have it until I started drinking Coca-Cola again. I've quit drinking them multiple times when I thought my kidneys were going to fall out of my body. I just started drinking them again when I lost my job this year. Yeah, they're horrible because of the stuff they put in them. The dyes and the fake sugar, that high fructose corn syrup. Our FDA here in America is trying to kill us, is what they're trying to do. The Food and Drug Administration. That's all they do is try to kill us. I really need to take this phone cover off his phone next time I go live. I meant to do it this time and I forgot it. That would help out the heat. Yeah, I believe that avocado. Europe don't allow high fructose corn syrup in their country because it's the #1 cause of diabetes. And Europe don't have a diabetes problem. In America, I think it's like 60% of Americans have diabetes. And it's all because of high fructose corn syrup. They put it in everything. Yes, stress does. Stress is what makes me want cigarettes. I can go all day at work, not smoke one. Get off work, as soon as I get in the car, I've got a cigarette. Just because I know I got to get out on the highway with all these idiots. Excuse my language, but that's what most people are. Especially behind the wheel of a car. Losib, howdy. I cook everything I cook from scratch. Avocado frog on an open fire on a smoker. Yeah, I smoke a pack a day too, Carol. You finding more remnants as blackjack? That's good, Frog. I'd say it is difficult. I'd have somebody's head ripped off if I got down to 3 a week. Carol, if you can believe it, I've never had but one dream in my life. That I remember anyway. And it was a spiritual dream. I was studying the Bible really hard one day, and the devil attacked me in my sleep. Or some idiot staring at their phone catch me out, not paying attention to what they was doing. I've never had a dream in my life I remember at all until I got attacked in my dreams by Satan. I don't know if it was Satan or his demons, but he was fighting me hard in my dreams, but I'd been studying the Bible hard that day. I mean hard. I read almost, I think I read 19 books of the ancient Bible that day. I agree, Avocado. I agree very much. I'm a former methamphetamine addict. This November, I'll be clean 22 years. And if cigarettes is the worst I do anymore, I'm just fine with that. I don't drink. I don't do any type of drugs. I don't even take a Tylenol. I just smoke a cigarette when I need one. November the 20th will be 22 years. You are absolutely correct, Bill. I straight woke up from that terrible dream I was having, rebuking Satan. And it got better after that. Thank you, Linda. It'll be 22 years, November the 20th. I remember that day well. I'm sorry that they're hooked on it, Bill. They was 12 people in my little group that I was cooking it with, making it with, selling it with, doing it with. 12 of us. 10 of them's dead. The only 2 still alive is me and my sister. We're the only 2 that quit. And we're the only 2 still alive out of the 12. I don't even know what GBL is, but I'm sorry you lost them, but it's the devil's drugs. He'll take your soul, you know. He tried his best to take mine. He didn't get it. Jesus Christ won. Thank you, Carol. My sister's got a beautiful family now, 4 children. She's doing good. She's got a beautiful family. 3 of the, 3 of the 4's graduated high school now. And her youngest is 7 or 8. I ain't really sure. He's either 7 or 8. And I've got cats. Plenty of them. Thank you, Bill. I appreciate you being here, man. My cats appreciate it too. My cats appreciate all of yous being here. I never imagined I'd be sending my cats all around the world, but I am. Just stray and every one of these cats was feral at the first of this year, except Mama B. Well, Sunshine, she wasn't feral. And Bubba wasn't feral. So they was 3 out of the 27 or 28 of them that wasn't feral. And now look how many come to me and let me pet them. All because God seen fit to humble me. And I have no problem with that. He humbled me for a reason. I've heard of that cafe, Carol. That's good of them too. I've seen something about that cafe on YouTube, I believe. Aliaji, I smoke cigars and cigarettes, and I don't know what I'd do without a cigar every once in a while. A cigar is a fine delicacy to me. I guess it's where I'm a Sasquatch and ain't used to modern luxuries like that, but I like a cigar. Matter of fact, when I put this cigarette out, I'll smoke me a cigar. That's good of you, Carol. I'm glad you're there. I'll tell you all a story about the job I had that I worked 7 days a week, 10, 12 hours a day for 10 years straight. I keep saying God seen fit to humble me. I made good money there. But when they let me go, it was about a month later, one of the guys I work with almost got killed there. He got crushed by a machine. It was a machine I worked on almost every night. So maybe God removed me from that so I didn't get hurt. I don't know. But he's a big man. He's a fat man, might as well say. And he got crushed into a 4-inch space. A 4-inch space. Crushed down to 4 inches, his whole body. And he lived. How he lived, I don't know. Yeah, I do know how he lived. God was on his side, but he's still in a bed, I reckon. Paint remover. Now Bubba's walking around looking for more hamburger. Wouldn't eat the bites I give him, but now he's searching for it. I believe with all my heart, Carol, that God directed me here, right here where I'm at right now, talking to you all. Spreading the word of God through cats. What is it, Bubba? You want to come here? You want to come here? He says, no, I smell your hamburgers, Daddy. Yeah, I know you smell them, Bubba. Get out of them. You was culling the pieces I give to you, Bubba. Now you're going to try to take mine. You got food in that house. You got food in that house. Yes, you do. Ain't he a pretty boy? Ain't he a pretty boy? Look how pretty that boy is. Bubba, get out of my hamburger. You ain't going to play pretty and then steal my hamburger. I know these tricks. This ain't my first time around the sun. Well, I only got one cat here still with me. Well, Bubba's here still trying to steal my hamburgers. He's trying to play. All right, Bubba, I'll just move them. How about that? What do you think about that? Now you're going to get in my lap. I know how you are. What you got on your back? It's the same here in America, avocado frog. They shut down churches during COVID and left liquor stores open. That tells you everything you need to know about our government. Mark, you're absolutely correct. This that I'm showing you right now is Sir Bubba the Great. He is the boss of the bosses. We got the best president in the world right now, avocado frog. All the ones that come before him wasn't worth a crap. I don't drink at all. All I drink is Coca-Cola. Charlie Kirk lives on, Carol. We ourselves are Charlie Kirk now. They declared war on conservatives is what they done when they shot him. And they say it every day on social media that they're declaring war on us. Well, Avocado Frog, he's ended 7 wars and he's bringing America back every day. He's the best president we've ever had. You're talking to an American right now that knows what he's talking about. He's the best president America's ever had. He's ended 7 wars in 6 months. He's stopping crime. He's bringing industry back to America. He's getting America standing on her own 2 feet again. He's the best president ever. Yeah, liberals made it very hateful, Bill. Charlie's views was not questionable, Avocado Frog. All of his views come from the Holy Bible, which is the only truth. He had no questionable views. Everything he said come out of the Holy Bible. You got to remember, Avocado Frog, they killed Jesus Christ for telling the truth too. Bubba's trying to steal my burger, Aliaji. Right there's a little T. Bubba is solely focused on my hamburger right now. He's done everything he's promised to do so far, Bill. It ain't politics when it's the Word of God, Avocado Frog. That's not politics. That's the one and only truth. They let a thief and a rapist and a murderer go and kill Jesus Christ. I don't know if college students ever develop a full brain, to be honest with you, Carol. They get indoctrinated so bad now. It ruins their brain. It corrupts their brain. I believe the same thing, G-Fighter. America was sold out by treasonous bastards for far too long. Excuse my French. Obama about done us in, and Joe Biden really done us in. I believe in education, Avocado Frog, but I don't believe in indoctrination and teaching kids lies like they're doing. God created man and woman. He didn't create they, them. It's Adam and Eve, not Adam and Steve. Here comes Rosalind for the first time today. How many riots, how many cities burned when Charlie Kirk got shot? That should tell anybody, that should tell everybody anything they need to know. Everything they need to know. Agreed, Carol. Well, that's good, Avocado. That's what Charlie Kirk taught. People are to be able to talk about their difference in political views. Maybe you're watching the wrong news channel. I'm out here living it in America. I know what's happened to America. And I know what's being fixed in America. When you watch nothing but lies, it takes 21 days to be told the same lie to start believing it. So how much news do you watch? Carol Hart, I know my true history. The biggest lie ever told was the Civil War. It wasn't a civil war at all. It was a war between the states, fought over the Morrill Tariff, not over slavery, over the Morrill Tariff. Slavery was put into the history books to justify what the North done about coming down here in the South, killing women and children, burning farms and houses and churches. The same thing they're doing to us today. No, you all just get in cattle cars and go to your demise without fighting back in Europe. We carry guns so we can fight back. Tyrants will not overtake us because we will shoot them. I agree, Carol. I turned my TV off in 2014 and it ain't been turned on since. All people are equal, no matter their gender or skin color. That's what the whole Holy Bible says. There ain't nobody over here in America that says people are different than others except Democrats. Democrats is the ones that say people of color are dumb. It's not conservatives that say that, it's the Democrats. What are you doing, Rhett? You're a pretty boy. Rhett's sitting over here beside me on the steps. Look how pretty Rosalind is. It wasn't safe and peaceful there when Hitler was around, was it, avocado? And they wasn't nothing nobody could do because nobody had guns. They just got in them cattle cars and went to their demise voluntarily. Carol Hart, listen to Tom McDonald now. He tells the truth. Tom McDonald. Have you ever listened to Tom McDonald, Carol? And it'll be just as easy today, avocado, because none of y'all can defend yourselves. Yeah, Germany changed completely 80 years ago, too. Because the people got brainwashed by propaganda the same way they're trying to do in America. And the same way they've done you, because you disagree. Look up Tom McDonald, Carol. You'll enjoy it. He speaks the truth. He's a singer, but he speaks the truth. How you doing, Jasmine? I've done fed the mountain colony. Pretty much all of them went off and laid down somewhere. It's all propaganda. Tom McDonald is an independent artist that is not under no record label, and they can't control what he sings about. It's pretty awesome. Everybody here is fine, Jasmine. All the kitty cats has got their belly full of hamburger, and they've all went off and laid down. He sure does, Jasmine. He sings the truth. Raps, sings, whatever you want to call it. What are you doing, baby girl? Or what are you doing, Rosalind? You missed out, Rosalind. Here. You can have it. Oh, you're such a sweet little girl. I tried to give her a piece of hamburger and she headbutted me for rubbings. Here. You missed out on the hamburger, so I'll give you a piece of mine. Here. Ain't you going to eat that piece, you booger? I just tore that off of mine. Thank you for feeding them, Carol. Bubba, be nice to Cronus. He's going to grow up on you and whoop your butt's what he's going to do. Be nice, Bubba. You play too rough. I know who Cronus's daddy is. Cronus's daddy's Invader, and Invader's a big boy. A lot bigger than you, Bubba. You can come over here, Cronus. I'll protect you, buddy. Bubba, you're a butthole sometimes. Bubba just plays rough. He's hard on them cats. He plays rough with me too. Cronus, he's hunting you. Cronus, you better pay attention. Turn around. I told you, Cronus. I told you. You're going to have to start listening. Look at them eyes. You done good. That was a good shake, rattle, and roll, Cronus. That was a good one. Duck and move, son. Duck and move. Bubba whipped by like a yellow streak. Yeah, I agree, Bill. It's fun. Mama. I got Mama trying to get my burgers over there, and now Bubba's here trying to get my burgers here. If somebody can't handle seeing the natural butthole of a cat, something's wrong with them. Yeah, Bubba's starting to get cranked up. Somebody's under the shed. I don't know who it is. I can hear them behind the underpinning. You know why they suggested that, Aliaji. I ain't going to say it because I don't want to hurt Avocado's feelings. Well, everybody, it's starting to get dark on me here. I'm going to have to eat before it gets dark, or I won't be able to see to make my burgers. I'm going to have to cut this live off. We've been on here almost 2.5 hours. Mama B loves y'all. Rosalind loves y'all, and Bubba loves y'all. That's all that's here with me at this second. I love y'all. Jesus Christ loves every one of you. Jasmine, I'd watch it if I'm not working when you do it. I appreciate y'all being here with me. Bubba's going after Rosalind now. Rosalind will kick his butt. I appreciate y'all being here with me. And the kitty cats. God bless you, Bill. God bless each and every one of you. And I'm going to do the same thing tomorrow at 5 o'clock Eastern time. Bubba's just now getting cranked up too right before dark. It's a lot lighter on this phone than it really is. The sky's pink. I don't know if it's showing it on this slide, but that sky's pink. You can see it through the tree there, but it's really pink here naturally. It's going to be a beautiful sunset. Bill, I'll be back tomorrow at 5 Eastern American time. Oh. Yeah, Bubba's cranked up. I love y'all. God bless each and every one of you.